Y'all. What up? Thursday night, Ross and Risky. I go by the name Rolex Risky. That's the homie T Ross. What up, my guy?
What's good? What's going on?
I'm chilling, man. It's a big day in sports. Big day in sports. Micah Parsons, Cowboys. Some people call him a young legend. Traded. Jerry was just on here the other day talking about how we still got him for 3 years, no matter what. We ain't in no hurry. Traded to the Green Bay Packers. One of your teams, by the way, Ross. You got two teams, the Ravens and the Packers. So he got traded to one of your squads. First of all, were you surprised that this whole contract dispute ended in a trade?
Well, I had been kind of hearing it, and we heard the rumors. I didn't believe it. I thought this was another one of Jerry just playing hardball, like we've kind of seen Jerry do pretty much with every superstar that the Cowboys get.
We saw it with Dak. Yeah.
CD, he did it with.
Yep.
For years, it was what's the other defensive lineman they had for years? DeMarcus Lawrence.
Oh, DeMarcus Ware.
Who was Lawrence? The other guy they had on the other end. They had a good.
No, you're right.
Yeah, they used to do that. You know, this has been a cycle. I remember Ezekiel Elliott. They used to do it with Dez Bryant. Had to fight for his money. You know, in Dallas, you just kind of got used to these sagas, and it's like, whoa, you know, to send them to Green Bay, a direct enemy. We've seen multiple Green Bay and Dallas meeting in the playoffs. Like, this is a team that you're gonna have to go through. What we know is normally you definitely don't get traded kind of to a team where we know we're gonna have to face you. To be honest, I kind of like what Dallas got in return though. Kenny Clark, he's a beast. Getting a little old, but he's definitely a contributor. And then the 2 first rounds for the next 2 years. So now you're looking at Dallas's pick and having Green Bay's pick. So I mean, I think they pulled off the best case scenario. At the end of the day, a healthy Micah Parsons, regardless of how much he's making, you're talking a top 5 player in the league. So it's just like,
wow, okay.
You don't think so?
That my daughter's. Oh, my bad. I heard something fall. We got a cat. My daughter got a cat, and sometimes the cat just be tripping. So I'm sure he just knocked over. She just knocked over something. But let me say this. So I'm surprised that it ended in a trade. Based on everything you just said, everything that you just said, all the prior history, the previous history told me this somehow was going to end with them getting a deal and waking up one morning and seeing Jerry and Micah at a press conference hugging and laughing off everything that they had talked about. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what I think this is showing me, and I've been saying this for a minute now. Jerry is running the Cowboys in figurehead only. I don't think that he's in charge of the day-to-day operational stuff. I think his son and his son's team are in charge. I don't want to be disrespectful or sound rude. I don't look at Micah as a top 5 guy.
Oh,
yeah, I think Micah's really good. And the only reason I say I don't have him up there is because in big playoff games, too often for me, or just in big games in general, too often for me, I don't see the impact. Like, my team, my Chiefs, Chris Jones, you know what he gonna do every single Sunday. He gonna come in there and try to rate. You got to put 2 on him. Even with that, he gonna do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's guys that you know are gonna. It's just too many examples that we have over the years of Micah. You know, and now he's basically just a rushing linebacker, really, because he really doesn't play the pass well. He doesn't drop back in coverage too well. He's really a speed rusher, get after, which is fine. I just have seen too many examples. With that being said, the the 2 firsts. So now if you're the Cowboys, who we got to give them props, have drafted very, very well over the last several years. So now
they identify talent for sure.
Correct. So now they have 4 first-round picks, right, over the next 2 years. So, man, you know what I mean? Like if you can turn those 2 picks, is going to be interesting to see what they can turn those picks into, because that's how you really figure out who quote unquote won the trade. Right now, in the short term, definitely is Green Bay, especially if Green Bay and Jordan Love can make some noise in the playoffs. And I think the NFC is wide open. I don't think that Philly is the juggernaut everybody believes they are. I think the NFC is completely wide open. And if Jordan Love can play at a level, nothing in me says that Green Bay can't make a run to the Super Bowl. Like Green Bay, Philly, a healthy Rams, always got to give them a shot with Stafford. Detroit is there. I don't know what Washington is going to do, because anytime you got a young bull in there, I don't know how he's going to play this next year. Who else is over there in the NFC?
You got Tampa, Baker Mayfield, your guys.
Shake and bake. I'm cool on him. I think they'll make the playoffs, but I think they got a ceiling.
Yeah, I think
Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at Green Bay adding I love this, Ross. I'm gonna let you take off. I love this because I'm no man's fan. I'm just a fan of watching. I love to watch greatness, however. And so this is the time where Micah Parsons, you know my phrase, if you are what you say you are, a superstar, you're supposed to now come over. I'm old enough to remember when Reggie White came over to Green Bay when Brett Favre was there, got him right to a Super Bowl and won that joint, right? So like if you are who you say you are, you're supposed to come over here, handle this defense. So now Jordan Love, even if he makes a mistake, he don't got to go and score 28, 30 points to win the game, right? You're supposed to be able to wreck a game so that he can. So let's see. I'm here for it. I love this because I think the pressure should be on.
Miller.
There you go.
Go be Von Miller.
Yes, Von Miller was showing up to places like he was showing up and just being the piece that put you over the top.
Right.
Or getting you right. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what we want to see. Mm-hmm. Show me this impact. Now, got Green Bay, November, December. It's cold. I know he played at Penn State, right, Micah?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he's been playing in the cozy confines of Jerry's world for the last several years.
And all that getting hurt, your body feel a lot more sore in that cold climate.
You feel me? So, talk about the compensation a little bit more, though, Ross. Do you think that it was because I heard that he was looking for 3 firsts? Obviously, that might be a starting price, but 2 firsts and a
Kenny Clark,
and I would put him as an above average D lineman. What do you think? What do you think about that? Is that solid?
Definitely pretty good against the run. Kind of with what Dallas has needed, because what we've seen is Dallas has been able to find edge rushers. We named a couple of them earlier. Kind of finding that guy to clog the middle gaps and take away from in the run game. I think that's what they were prioritizing, because Parsons, I would say that's kind of the one thing with Parsons. You run at him, kind of slow him down. He like to pin his ears back and rush the passer. So a lot of times we've seen them kind of run at him and kind of frustrate him, get some guys getting their hands on them. So I think, what Dallas is going to do, I think they kind of washed it for this year. To me, to a sense, it's almost like Dallas is conceding this year. I think next year, depending on what they do in the draft.
You think they could hold on? Let's talk about this. They're conceding the year with all that they got in the offense. You got a very highly paid quarterback. You got CeeDee Lamb. Plus, they just got the other bull at receiver. So, I mean,
But you gotta think, even just
they got solid tight ends. They don't have a running game.
Nah, bro. First off, it's gonna take a month just to get over this whole Michael Parsons in here no more thing.
Well, they gotta get over that. This
Roy,
is professional football.
A week before the season starts, you trade away the guy that the whole crowd is wearing his jersey. He's the vocal leader. He's a week before. I could see if this happened at the beginning of the offseason, beginning of the summer. You had all summer to go practice. I mean, this thing is a week before the season.
Hey, man, next man up. I ain't got that kind of time.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
What, Ross? Micah Parsons comes to town in week 4. Packers at Dallas week 4. We ain't got this kind of time.
And you know,
in the words of Tupac, how long will you mourn me? We ain't got time for this.
You know what the Cowboys is going to be dramatic. It's going to be a story. So until after that game, and I said it's going to take about 4 weeks, after that'll finally be okay. Micah Parsons is officially on Green Bay. We're Dallas, but it's going to be a shit show for the first month. Who's their schedule? Can we get Dallas?
I'm going to pull it up real quick. Let me see what Dallas' schedule looks like. Just because I think, man, this is professional football. We ain't got time for this. Especially, I'm talking about if I'm on the offense. Like, come on, dude. We got games to win. And they got, look, they come out the gate at Philly. Philly ain't going to feel sorry for you. That's a big divisional game right there. That's a big division game. Week 1 at Philly, right? Now, week 2, you do get New York coming. You get the New York Football Giants coming to the crib, so that can potentially get you
much improved.
I'm cool on New York, and then you got to go to Chicago again. I think both of those are super winnable games. Although Chicago's defense is good. Caleb, I'm not. Preseason is different now, but shit. I was I don't know about you, Caleb. We got to see. You know what I mean? Then you get Green Bay at home after that. So, let's go. Like we don't got time because Micah's coming to town to try to wreck the game.
Yeah.
You dig? So I'm just saying, like, we got it with those 2 receivers, Ross. That puts their receiving core as one of the top receivers. What do you put them in terms of receiving core in the league? It got to be top what?
Top 5.
That's what I was gonna say. At least 5 to 7. I was gonna say.
Yeah, top 5.
Would you put them behind the Eagles or in front of the Eagles receiving core?
Behind the Eagles.
So they definitely behind.
I would say
Bengals, behind the Eagles.
I would say you kind of gotta put them right there because Cup is gone.
Yeah.
You kind of gotta put them right there.
Over them boys in Miami?
I think so.
Okay.
They've been underwhelming for me.
I think some of that's on the quarterback, but I'm with you though. I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say.
I think my boy though. I think my dude in Minnesota so good.
It don't matter.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Minnesota in front of him just because I think he's just that good by himself. Yeah.
But then you gotta look at Detroit, and they kind of got a trio because they got St. Brown.
If somebody's hurt, is St. Brown hurt, or is it the other one? Somebody's hurt. I thought I saw one of this.
Oh, they hurt.
I thought somebody was hurt. I could be wrong though.
But then you got Jamison Williams and Laporta. Yeah. So it's like they got the trio.
Yeah.
But I would put Pickens and them right about 4th. But man, I think in some sense Dallas kind of wanted to just get rid of the distraction. Like we're a week into the season, we got Micah Parsons stretched out, sleep on the trainer's table. I think Dallas did kind of just go ahead. Like if you're not sure you want to be here, just go ahead and let's get whatever we can get out of it. So
You know what this does show though? This shows. I know people right now it's popular to say that there was collusion against Shador, but this definitely shows that the NFL 1000% came together and colluded against Lamar Jackson. Because if you recall, the asking price for Lamar Jackson was what, Ross? 2 first-round picks.
And nobody act like it was worth it.
Everybody's like, oh man, that's crazy. I remember people come up today like, hey man, that's a lot to give up 2 first-round picks for an MVP quarterback who probably it wasn't even in his. It ain't even well at that time. He had 2 or 3 at that. I think he had 2 at that time, right?
He got 2, but he should have 3. But yeah, you talking a 3-time MVP,
right? Who like again for me at least at that time, I was like 2 years ago now. Who wasn't even in his prime yet? Who still got room to improve, and he's already wrecking the league. And nobody thought 2 firsts was enough. But yet we're gonna give it to Micah. Stop this stuff. It was collusion.
Yeah.
The league said, hey, they're gonna sign them, just let them work it out.
Even if we go back, with those trades, because what the Falcons gave up to bring in Kirk Cousins. If you go back and you look at how much they gave up, you're like, damn,
Yeah.
I think Dallas was smart though to go ahead and get ahead of it. I think Dallas really didn't want to give him that $44 million a year that he signed for 4 years.
Yeah.
Shout out Parsons because he getting real chilly. But
Adam Schefter I'm looking at Adam Schefter. He's reporting 120 guaranteed.
So 120 guaranteed.
That's what I'm showing. Hold on, I gotta play this. Hold on. I gotta play this.
Over 4 years.
I gotta play this. Your Florida boy, he is hold on.
Oh my God, I can't believe this, man. I've been here all day. I can't believe this. I cannot believe you just traded Micah Parsons.
Hey man.
Shout out my boy.
That boy looks stressed, man. He over there going through it. Damn, he over there going through it.
Also, it was like Cowboy players are reacting. I wonder how they took it.
I think I have it. Hold on, did I bookmark it? I thought I bookmarked it.
What does this mean for Trayvon Diggs and all those other?
Yeah, they were just putting like emojis and stuff up. Niggas with broken hearts and crying faces. I thought that was pretty whack of them. Fuck out of here, nigga. Get over that shit. Next man up.
They ain't saying nothing to Jerry.
Yeah, right. Ain't nobody finna step to the ownership and say nothing. Here's the funniest thing in all of this, Ross, is we got to talk about at this point, I'm a Texan at heart, but I'm a Houston Texan. So I make sure I let everybody know I'm from Houston because I don't know what's going on in the city of Dallas. I don't know what's going on in the city of Dallas, Ross, because we've seen them trade away in their prime. like not like they on the backside, in their prime. We saw the Mavs trade away Luka in the dead of night, and we just saw the Cowboys trade away Micah.
And those was gonna be the 2 box office guys pretty much dominating that market.
Yeah. Got rid of both of them.
But you gotta think, even like you said, even with Houston, and I know we both spent some time in Texas. I know the difference between the Cowboys and the Texans. Shout out to the Texans. My first year living in Texas, I went to a Cowboys game. The next month, I went to a Texans game. Say, oh yeah, you can see that they're the little brother.
Yeah.
Even with us being outside of those 2 cities and where we were, just seeing how the Cowboys got such a stronghold just on the whole country. First off, but
yeah, I was gonna say everywhere. They the most valuable franchise.
But so you look at, well, I guess it makes sense because I was looking at the teams that are worth the most. The Cowboys still number 1 now.
Yeah.
What Steph Curry has done with the Warriors, like they're far ahead of any other NBA franchise, and they almost to that Cowboy territory. But the Cowboys is just a different. They just different. But so Jerry is saying it's about the star. It's not about the name on the back of the jersey. But I think for the city of Dallas, just in general, if you got both of those guys, both in their prime, in their early 20s, like the city of Dallas needed them 2 stars, right? They're bigger than any star in Houston.
It's not even close. Yeah.
Luka Doncic is bigger than anybody on the Rockets before KD, probably with KD. And
at this point in KD's career, I mean, KD is a legend, right? But Luka is Luka, right? Right now, Luka's the new hotness.
And Micah Parsons is bigger than anything for the Texans right now.
By far.
Y'all ain't got a star over it. You CJ Stroud, but he ain't got the stardom that Micah Parsons got. So
we haven't. I can make an argument that no, we've had 2 stars since
Andre Johnson was too quiet.
Yeah, but I'm just talking. But he's a Hall of Famer. So we had him. We had Hopkins, who again was quiet, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, the running back we had, he wasn't a star. He was really good though. What's my dude's name?
Arian Foster.
Yeah, he was nice. But that's been about it though.
The thing with Parsons had Parsons can go do Dancing with the Stars. Parsons,
no, I agree.
He go get commercials.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you though, Ross. Here's what's gonna be interesting to see, because I agree with you. I'm gonna challenge you though, because I think a lot of that had to do with that star on the side of his helmet. You got to remember that star on the side of the helmet had a mid-level receiver named Miles Austin dating Kim Kardashian at one point. Tell you the real.
Hey, you throwing low blows.
I'm just telling you, that star had Miles Austin.
Boy, Austin was real. You know, he was putting down some real game.
Man, stop. Miles Austin was out here dating Kim Kardashian because of that star.
Went to Chris Humphries, so it couldn't have been nothing too crazy.
Yeah, Chris Humphries, who had just signed at that time a big-ass contract in the league. And then, you know, her mom decided, well, we thought he was famous because he's tall and bright-skinned, but he's not. So we got to move the fuck on from that. But I'm just saying, that star means something. Just like with the Lakers. It was like, don't get it fucked up. Being a Laker had Shannon Brown married to Monica. Don't get that twisted. Him and Monica broke up. He left the Lakers. That boy ain't dated nobody famous since. No disrespect. I mess with him heavy. I like his game.
You said my boy.
Sasha Vujicic was dating the damn tennis chick, Sharapova.
Yeah, Sharapova.
Yeah, Sasha Vujicic, the machine. Yeah, was dating Sharapova because he was playing with the Lakers. You dig? Like, it's certain markets you get access to different stuff. The
Nick
Cowboys,
Young, he can tell you.
Nick Young, you see what I'm saying? Lamar Odom gets with a Kardashian. You dig? Like, you get to certain markets and you just got to be on the team and you good. So when you a Cowboy, everything becomes bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything about you is bigger because you play for the Cowboys. Once you kind of lead them Cowboys, you know Green Bay it's a big name franchise in football, but you know this, Ross, it is a very, very small market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that fan base is super exciting. They got a crazy fan base that's going to be there. They're going to buy the jersey. His jersey finna shoot to number 1 because they finna go all buy the jersey. So it's going to shoot up. But to your point, he can do Dancing with the Stars now, 3 years from now, though. Unless they win if they win a Super Bowl, then all bets are off because he continues that trend. But if there's just some first round exits, you know, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think he'd do good though. I think Green Bay, I like that for Green Bay. I like certain teams being aggressive kind of to try and put them over the hump. I think that's what Philly's done a good job at doing. And I like other teams being aggressive. Man, spend the money, use them draft picks, use that stuff, man. Y'all make a lot of money. the margin is high, what the team is making and what the players are making. Man, spend that money and try to get you a ring. I like Green Bay just for trying to make a and that's an area that they actually needed to improve in. We see certain teams, the Falcons, not to just keep jumping on them. You're going to draft the quarterback, then you spend all this money on Kirk Cousins, and then now a year later, Kirk Cousins is gone, and the kid you drafted, you move. You know what I'm saying? You just wasted a bunch of money. So you look at Micah Parsons, like, don't ask me to take no pay cuts. I'm not taking no pay cuts. Pay me the most, and I want to be on the team that's competing. And that's what he got it. The Cowboys got what they deserved back, and Green Bay got what they want. The icing on the cake to try and push for a ring. Everybody wants.
That's what I'm saying. I love this because I don't think Jordan Love is that good. And I think Micah Parsons overrated. So I would love if both of them can prove me wrong. I'm here for it. I'm here for no, real talk. I don't think Jordan Love's that good. But I would love it if they came out and put together something, a special run with Jordan Love playing great with that offense and Micah with that defense and him being the one wrecking games defensively. And, that would be a beautiful, especially with a team like Green Bay, because Green Bay is one of those fan bases that their fan base is outside of, Wisconsin. But they ain't really had a whole lot to cheer about, you know what I'm saying, in a while out there in Green Bay. So this is definitely something for them to cheer on. So I'm here for it. But I will say this though, I don't want people. I'm about pressure, Ross. Pause. I want people to understand for Green Bay when you make, because I agree with everything you just said. But when you push your chips to the table and make that aggressive move, this is not about getting to a divisional round with Micah Parsons. You could have done that potentially without Micah Parsons. This ain't that. They got to get minimal to the NFC title game. Minimal, in my opinion. Minimal, Ross. Minimal NFC title game.
Yeah, that's about right.
Because if not, why'd you make the move? Like, you gave up 2 first-round picks. That's valuable in the NFL. And I agree with it because there is going to be no player in the draft next year that I see, right, that they could draft that's going to be better than Micah right now. Not in the future, but right now. Nobody they can draft in this upcoming draft is can step in and be better than Micah.
It's going to be some good pass rushers, though.
Okay, listen. I don't think Micah's that good, so I'm with you. Maybe it is somebody that can be just as good as him because he don't do shit but speed rush, in my opinion.
Another kid that's coming.
All he do again. So let me restate because I think all he does is speed rush. I think he's a below average podcaster, and I think he's an above average speed rusher. That's why I got him at
a below average podcaster. Is crazy.
Yeah. I'm on my bullshit tonight.
He definitely talked like he was in one of them classes for sure. You know what I'm saying? He for sure.
That man went to Penn State. Don't disrespect that man. He went to Penn State.
We know what they be doing.
That man went to Penn State.
Stop it. He didn't go there on academic scholarship.
I don't know what he went there on. He could have.
Nah, stop.
I believe in you. Did you hear Kendrick Perkins today? I don't know what day it was. Kendrick Perkins said he don't think none of these kids that really want to pursue basketball should go to public school.
They should go to private school.
He said all of them should go to private school. He said public school wastes too much of your time.
Oh, doing work and stuff.
Yeah.
Doing schoolwork. Oh, okay.
He said you waste like 3 hours doing science and learning Texas history. We ain't got time for that. We need to be on the court.
and that's cool and all, but that's why these kids got all these torn ACLs and all that, because you can't do hours in school, because you got to be in the gym on your feet so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, it's pros. We're gonna have to pull up that tape and break that down one of these days, because he said some things that I thought were some points in there. And I think that for certain kids, I get it. But the way that he was putting it was that, like, if your kid wants to be serious about pursuing basketball, and Ross, what kid at 14, 15, 16, in their mind, doesn't want to be serious? We know a lot of the jits that you just came from around down here in Texas, in their minds, they think they want to be serious about pursuing basketball.
Right.
But me and you both know with their stature, how tall their parents are, they're not going to be athletic freaks. They're not going to be over 6'1", right? So there are going to be some limitations. I'm just saying, like, I think it's a conversation to be had about understanding limitations, right? I think school sometimes, even if you're, I know people that were bored in school that didn't try because it came easy to them to say they were bored. But sometimes though, fam, being in school is about being able just to sit your ass down, right, for 45 minutes, an hour, and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a skill you got to learn. Sit your ass down and pay attention. You did?
That's a fact.
So, and we live in a time, because I got a little one. She do not like to sit down and pay attention. Yeah. So
that's the hardest thing for the kids.
Yes. So yeah, man. But shout out to my man Big Perk, and of course, Big Perk came out of high school, so of course he don't give a damn about no school. Big Perk left
in 10th grade.
Yeah, bro. I played. I always tell you, I played against Perk when he was a freshman. I was a senior. I promise you, he was the exact same size he is now. I was like, hold on, motherfucker's a freshman. It was like, yeah, this motherfucker's huge, bro.
Catching that,
he was huge. He was terrible though. Like, he was just so young, you know what I'm saying? He was very, very young. So like, you could see that, like, okay, because when he caught it and he thought about what to do, and he was so big and strong, there was nothing really you could do. But yeah, it was some stuff that he needed to work on there. But he was freaking like 13 years old at that time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but they were saying it then. They were like, yeah, he can go to the NBA out of high school because look at him, dude. But shout out to Big Perk. Okay. Anything else on the Micah Parsons trade that we didn't get to? Any other team? Let me ask you this. Here's what we didn't explore. Give me another team that you think should have potentially, knowing what we know now, that the asking price was a player and 2 firsts, right? If now I don't believe that Jerry would have given that exact same deal to everybody, right? Depending on the team. I say that, but I don't know. But I'm just saying that's what it ended up being: 2 firsts and a player. Do you think more teams should have potentially been in that race if that's what it takes? Like, I'll give you a team. If you're the Lions, who think that you right there that you can win a Super Bowl, and they tell you 2 firsts and a player for Micah Parsons with what you got on that defense.
Yeah, I for sure would have done it. If I'm the Rams, I for sure do it. There's a lot of teams that I for sure would have done it with. I think in that sense, like, so in that sense, like, it's a lot of teams you would have done it. I think the Cowboys probably could have, like I said earlier, could have done a better job at maybe picking a team. Like, I think the Cowboys essentially did Parsons a favor, but they could have been assholes and picked a team like the Raiders or somebody, and when they sent
we got a better pick.
You would have got a better pick, and you could have went for Max Crosby or somebody in return. You could have went for somebody in return. I think I don't know, man. I think Parsons. I really do think Parsons comes in and is a day one game changer. Okay,
I'm here for it. I promise you. I got to do it, Ross.
Shout out my nigga Gucci. Shout out my nigga Gucci. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And I played that because he's like one of the biggest Packer fans on the planet.
Yeah.
It's Weezy. So Weezy hype right now. He hype. He probably go get him a jersey. Let me ask you this. Would they have even entertained my Chiefs if the Chiefs said, okay, we'll give you 2 firsts and a player?
We want Chris Jones.
Well, that's stupid to ask. So we're not doing that.
We want Pat Mahomes, Chris Jones. You pick which one you don't want.
Let me ask you, if you Kansas City, would you have given up 2 firsts and maybe one of your young corners? I know corners are super valuable, so probably not one of the young because corners are so valuable.
Somebody, which one?
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there because I know like that's where like they have a lot of young talent that is at corner.
Yeah, they got a good secondary. Yeah,
yeah.
I would have done that. If I'm Dallas, I don't know how much I really need more.
The pick is going to be so bad though with Kansas City. It's going to be below 25. You know that it's going to be probably somewhere around 28.
See, you never know in camp, especially with Parsons holding out. A young kid could have had a great camp that show, you know what I'm saying? He can fill in that. You never know. So with sitting out, that's the only bad part is like you allow somebody else to essentially come and take your job.
Yeah, man. So we could listen. We'll see. Let me see what Green Bay's schedule look like. We looked at the Cowboys' first few games. Let me pull up Green Bay's first 4 games before we move on from the NFL. We know they play the Cowboys week 4. That's going to be a huge game. Micah coming back to Dallas. They start off, oh, man. He's going to definitely have a chance to prove himself, Ross. They start off 2 home games. They host the Lions and the Commanders to start off the season in Green Bay. So 2 games. I'm not sure. I think both of those are probably pick. Well, I would probably pick Detroit, but those are pick 'em games. I think against Detroit and Washington. Week 3, they go to Cleveland. That's probably where Micah will probably get 2.5, 3 sacks against Flacco. Then they got Dallas. They go on the road again for Dallas, September 28th at Dallas. That ticket, I'm sure, whatever the price of that ticket was, how they say yesterday's price is not today's price.
Right.
That ticket is sky high now.
For sure. And the thing with Green Bay tickets, them season ticket holders, they hold those for life.
Yes.
Yeah. So boy, it's a lot of people trying to get tickets if they're available. It's a lot of people trying to resell them tickets and make some money off them tickets right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, the NFL do that trade your jersey in. There's a lot of people trying to trade them jerseys in right now.
I'm with you. You want to go to college? Get some college in?
Yeah, let's get it in.
Before we transition to college, I gotta ask you real quick. Just on some hip hop. Just for the love of hip hop. What you listening to right now? An album. If there was an album, if I grab your phone and pull it up, y'all don't know what streaming you.
Shout out. It's been a lot of good music out lately.
I'm not listening to nothing. Well, I'm listening to the Clips still, but what you listening
to
right
playing
now?
That Clips. Freddie Gibbs put a good album out. Him and Alchemist on the Alfredo 2.
Okay.
Jid put a good album out. He got a couple songs on there. J. Cole's artist Jid. I love Griselda. West Side Gun just dropped today.
Okay.
I would say my early album of the year is Clips still. I still got them.
I think that Clips is really good.
I
like the West Side Gun because is that the one I think I saw? They got a wrestler on. They got Virgil, the wrestler.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a wrestler. I'm a wrestling fan. So when I saw a wrestler, I was like, oh, okay.
Man, you know what he's been doing with wrestling, right?
Is he the one that like writes a bunch of their stuff?
Yeah, he got that 4th rope going on where he essentially started his own. You don't like indie
yeah, you know me. I don't mess with indie wrestling, but I do know that he's been working with a lot of wrestling. But yeah, I don't watch no
with that 4th rope, him and Smoke Dizza. So like they're throwing events all around and people showing up, rap fans. He performing, like they got the partnership, I think, with WWE.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they've been rocking with him. Wale does a lot of stuff with WWE.
Yeah, Wale, Smoke Dizza, West Side. He's been doing some dope stuff with them. A lot of wrestling references. Shout out Griselda. Benny the Butcher dropped a fire album. Benny the Butcher just dropped. It's been some real rap, man.
right now I've been listening to the Clips, obviously. I'm still jamming the Clips. I think I love Kendrick's verse on the one joint.
Whoops.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be honest with you though. I think Tyler the Creator's verse is underrated on POV.
He went crazy.
I think Tyler was spitting on POV.
Okay, so I was gonna ask you that too. So which song right now, that album to me leading for album of the year? What's the song of the year for you so far?
Oh, the song of the year? Damn, hold on. I haven't listened to enough like current music to say song of the year. Yeah, I can't. I haven't listened to enough current stuff
on that album.
Oh, from that album, I really like POV. I ain't gonna lie. I really like POV, bro. It's something about that. It's something about that flow. That's that dope. Yeah. Something about that flow that I really. Every time I put it, that's the first one I put on. Whips and Change is hard too.
You Zeus Network, nigga.
Yeah. 5500 is hosting niggas out of here, right? You know what I'm saying? I really mess with that heavy, bro. You know what I'm saying? They talking crazy to folks.
Hey, and then what's crazy is and shout out Joe Budden and them, like really breaking it down, kind of like how we try to break it down in sports. They really broke it down to where a guy like me could understand. Like their rhyme schemes, what they chose as their rhyme patterns, it was crazy. Like, and then for both of them to follow it, and then like it, man, that FICO still got
FICO was hard. Ooh. I like So Be It too. So Be It. So Be It.
Like, So Be It is excellent.
Like they just really spitting on there. So I'm really
Trumpets.
Ace Trumpets is hard.
Pirouettes
inside a snow globe.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Yeah, I mean, for me, and did you see the show that they recently had in LA? They brought out Kendrick.
Yeah, fire.
You know what I mean? Shout out to K Dot for pulling up on that. People were trying to clown. It was like people, they was in a little small venue. Okay, so what? You know what I'm saying? Whatever they was in there.
Not to kick a dead horse, but we got to. Them last Drake songs came and went, didn't they? Well, I be hearing them playing that. What did I miss? But boy, it ain't get the reception that these other songs.
It did not. I agree with that.
The Central C song when he was doing his British accent, I haven't even heard nobody playing that mess.
The last thing I just saw by Drake is that he's on this new Degrassi documentary that's going to come out.
It's crazy, bro.
That's going to be a bad look for him. I ain't going to lie to you, because they're going to be like, this is what he really known for. But, because of Cardi B, though, I got to say, because of Cardi B, Sam, with the Imaginary Players joint, that took me back down the Jay-Z joint. So I've been jamming a whole lot of Jay-Z Volume 2 and Jay-Z Blueprint.
Was you rocking with the Imaginary Players?
I mean, it was all right for what it was, but like Imaginary Players is one of them ones for Jay. Like
you can't touch Imaginary Players.
Yeah, Jay-Z really spitting on it. You know what I'm saying? He really spitting on it.
I heard so on Twitter they got the dude, his name's like Black Miss, and he do all the flips where he'll go and change the beat and kind of keep your verse. Like he's real cold at that. It's the hardest flips. He put Cardi on that fuck bitches, get money. And it sounded like it was the same exact flow. It was the whole verse. He just took the stem away and added that song in the background. It's so much better. And I think it's because Imaginary Players, like for us, just hearing somebody get on, like, especially a dude would have never been able to do that.
Right.
But for her and her accent and kind of like, the way it wasn't smooth enough for me.
I said Volume 2. That shit is actually on Volume 1. And hey, Volume 2. I know it's Volume 1. My bad. I was tripping. I'm sorry. But I've been listening to Volume 1, Volume 2, and Blue.
So you've been on your Jay-Z back.
Yeah, I mean, I always listen to Jay. Like my workout, I can't hoop right now because my damn calf is a little strained, but so when I work out, my workout shit is mostly Jay-Z tracks. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly Jay-Z joints.
What's your go-to Jay-Z album?
Black Album, I think, is his best album ever. But Blueprint 1 is I'm really impartial to Blueprint 1. Because I think Blueprint 1 was the first time where I was like, okay, he definitely really mastered this. Volume 2 is dope because that's the Hard Knock Life joint. You get Hard Knock Life, you get the other one, the I'll Do Anything for You. Like, you got some dope tracks on that joint too. And I think on Volume 2 is where you also get Big Pimpin', if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And I think you get Big Pimpin'.
Sunshine. He kind of went mainstream on that.
Yeah, he was. I mean, that's why I say I always feel like, the one that everybody misses though is the one in between the Dynasty Rock La Familia. That's the joint where he got
Dynasty album.
The Dynasty joint. That's the one where he got the
he got that somehow, some way.
Yeah, he got the he got the joint with Pharrell. He got the joint with Pharrell.
Yeah, Give It to Me. I Just Want to Love
There
You.
You go. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's a bad motherfucker. Hey, I was jamming. I was telling my homie because
man, it's some ones on that album.
Me and my homie were talking about the S. Carter collection where he doing like a bunch of freestyles, and it's the one where he does he took the Joe Budden beat.
The Pump It Up.
Yeah. I don't remember what video game was that, because it was on a video game. I don't remember I think it was like a basketball video game, I want to say though.
It was.
Right? It was on a video game.
The NBA Live back in the day.
Was it on? It feel like that, maybe in a live.
Give
me that beat, fool, with some full-time jack move.
Right.
Shout out to Hope, man. Yeah, I mess with like Volume 3, I think is the one. Is Volume 3 Big Pimpin'? Yeah, Volume 3 is Big Pimpin'. I think Big Pimpin' kind of carried Volume 3. S. Carter is hard. Snoopy track is alright. Yeah. So Ghetto is dope. Hova song. But yeah, I mean, I think Jay, Reasonable Doubt for me is a bit overrated for Jay. I love Reasonable Doubt. I love Reasonable Doubt. I just think that I think the backpack rappers overrate Reasonable Doubt. I think the backpack rappers overrate Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic. I understand their significance. I do. I just think as bodies of work, they get a bit over. And I love Reasonable Doubt. I love Illmatic.
Reasonable Doubt masterpiece.
It's really good.
It might be a perfect album.
I don't know about that. I think the Black Album is a perfect album. I think the Blueprint 1 is a perfect album.
Blueprint 1 is for sure perfect.
Somebody
Black
said
Album is close to
somebody said now he tripping.
Who tripping?
Reasonable Doubt. I agree with you though, Blue. Reasonable Doubt is fire.
It might be a perfect album though. That might be
Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt might have the least skips out of any Jay-Z album.
Nah, you bugging. Nah, I'm not even saying that it has any skips, but the Black Album is a perfect album.
The Black Album got a couple skips though.
Nah.
I love the Black Album. Black Album got a couple skips.
What you skipping on the Black Album?
See, me personally.
Nah, stop.
Me personally, okay, I'm gonna tell you.
14 tracks of fire.
I love December 4th. I love What More Can I Say. I love the first 6. I'm skipping Threat.
Oh, this is threats, nigga. Nigga, I put you in the bag like drug money, nigga. Come on, man. Threat, you gotta play threats.
Me personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of Moment of Clarity.
Thank God for granting me this moment of clarity, with the honesty. The world of hip gave me the. Come on, man, that shit is fire.
Justify My Thug. I'm cool.
Justify My. Lucifer got in the morning. I love Lucifer. Come on, man, what we doing?
I love Lucifer. I love my.
Hey, see my boy with me now. Threats is the best song. That shit was fire.
Threats ain't the best song on that album at all.
He said, "Okay, Ross, you tripping?"
Yeah, Threats ain't the best song on.
Nigga, this is Threats, nigga.
To be honest, like drug money. To be honest, and I was having this argument with somebody the other day, and they were saying Jay-Z, like, I was arguing with somebody, he was tripping. I don't even want to repeat it, but they were saying Jay-Z, like, solo songs, like, bro, public service announcement is an interlude.
And it's absolutely
that might be his most famous, like, word for word. Right, yeah. That might be the most famous word for word verse, to where my fellow Americans, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. They rapping that. That's like the Meek Mill Dreams and Nightmares for the old heads. For real though, they playing that in San Antonio every night at about 11:30, and all the old school 30 and over cats is rapping the whole PSA.
Dame ain't lie. I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like, no, he got some fire. But see, Jay got some sleeper, because I think, again, the Dynasty album is fire. Another we don't get a lot of props for, because I know it's a soundtrack, but that American Gangster album, that American Gangster soundtrack is some fire.
Might be one of the best soundtracks. American Gangster
fire
is up there for the Dynasty album.
Yeah, man, Dynasty is hard. Dynasty is hard.
Listen, I love Beanie Siegel. Stick to the script.
Yeah, I'm a big Beanie Siegel fan.
That Holla with Memphis Bleak, that 1900 Hustler, love that song.
Easy. Yeah, no, I think, listen, I'm impartial to the Blueprint, because I got that in a time, like, that's my, like, junior, senior year of high school. I'm like driving around, you know what I'm saying, in the whip. I literally hooked my own speakers up, you know what I'm saying, had me some little 6x9s, had a little 12 in the trunk. I'm hooking the shit up myself, just so I can jam this motherfucker with that Blueprint when that shit drops. So I'm super impartial to Blueprint.
Can't Be Life with Scarface.
Yeah, it Can't Be Life. It's gotta be more.
Scarface verse. Woo.
Yeah, no. Scarface was murdering all that. So yeah, I'm with you. I think, but for me, I think Jay-Z figured it out. Now, I'm gonna give you an album. I know where my boy Blue at. Blue, stay with me. I promise you. Me and my homie have an argument about this like once every 6 months. Kingdom Come was better than everybody thought, than everybody's saying. Everybody shits on Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come wasn't that bad.
Nah.
It had 2 smash singles.
Lost One, hitting.
Show Me What You Got was a smash when it came out.
That might be my least favorite Jay-Z.
Everybody says that. My homeboy says the same thing. Like, I hate that Jay-Z song.
Yeah.
But it was a smash, though.
Nah. It was a smash because Patrick was in the video.
You said who was?
Danica Patrick was driving.
He had Danica Patrick and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
I'm be honest, after the Unfinished Business and then going to Kingdom Come, Jay-Z was on a bad road, boy. Boy, Nas was in his head after that Ether, boy. Jay was just trying anything.
Nah, he was good because he was good. Ether was Blueprint 1. Blueprint 1 is what he dissed. He came out with the Blueprint 2 after that. He was good. He came out with Best of Both Worlds. Black album. He was good.
Then you retired. And then after that, see, Drake need to go back and study Jay-Z's comeback. Because after that, he was, it was a little rocky. And then you went and did American Gangster.
Yeah. I think that got his feet back good, that American Gangster joint.
And then me personally, Blueprint 3.
Blueprint 3 is way underrated.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. I agree.
A lot of niggas ain't got a Blueprint 3.
Yeah. Look,
Run This Town hit.
And Empire State of Mind. Those are 2 smashes.
Probably the biggest song, one of the biggest rap songs ever.
And
I love Real As It Gets with Jeezy.
But hold on, and Death of Auto-Tune, because that pissed off a whole genre of hip hop with the Death of Auto-Tune.
Kendrick Control.
Yeah,
Then
hey, you know what else used to get played a lot in the club and get sampled a lot? That Jay-Z and Switch Beast that On to the Next One. That beat was crazy. On
Crazy.
to the next, on to the next. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But the every day a star is born.
I love that song.
What? Already Home with Cudi, fire. Hate with Kanye, one of the most underrated verses. Kanye killed that song.
Yep.
Forever Young.
Forever Young. I play that all the time. I love that shit. That
Come
shit is
on,
some fire. That's some sentimental fire shit, nigga. That shit. Yeah. I'm with you. Blueprint 3 is super underrated.
Blueprint 3 got hits, and we already know what Watch the Throne is.
Watch the Throne. For me, I think Watch the Throne is a masterpiece. I ain't gonna lie to you. I judge that on a whole different level because I think what him and Ye did on that shit is crazy. The joints with Frank Ocean singing is crazy. Like everything on that shit is crazy.
Crazy. It's all meaningful. It's messages. It's okay. This Clips album. This is the first time I felt like that again about a 2-person album, and that's crazy. Like the same type of, it's of that ilk.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go through the whole discography because Blue said, "What about Magna Carta?" I enjoy. Listen, this was when I knew Jay's. I was like, okay, he's great at this business stuff. Because you remember Magna Carta. I had a Samsung at the time.
Yeah.
You had the Samsung at midnight. The shit dropped, right? And boom, it's on your phone. That's when you still had to download music. You know what I'm saying? This is before stream. It's so crazy because that album came out in 2013. It's not like it's ancient, but it's technically before streaming. Before you can just get like a subscription, like easily. You know what I'm saying?
It's a special album for us because we was fresh out of high school. Magna Carta. That fuck with me, you know I got it.
Fuck with me, you know I got it.
That the whole way, the first
sexy bitch, I know she bought it.
Miami, I never forget. I'm not a LeBron fan. LeBron was with the Heat. Miami was lit, and that was our theme song. Going to the strip club in Miami. It was going. That's when King of Diamonds was the spot. And that was just the theme song. That fuck with me, you know I got it.
Fuck with me, you know I got it.
And that Holy Grail with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that was hard. Woo. Holy Grail. Blue Toe
Molly, I rock time for. Like that.
I don't rock Molly, I rock time for. Yeah.
That was that Oceans with Frank Ocean.
Oh, that was hard. Yeah, no. That Magna Carta, like people give Magna Carta a hard time too. He got some
people sleep because that gave you one of the best songs ever. That part 2 on the Run became bigger than anything on that whole album.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Beyonce is performing that at every show, and it's going crazy. I went to Beyonce's show. The girls love that part 2 on the Run. Like that's not a Jay-Z song. They consider that a Beyonce song. That's one of the most beautiful songs. I don't care if we on the run, baby, long as I'm next to you. That's at weddings.
Right. Jay-Z said, boy meets girl, perfect woman. Come with
Chuck a deuce.
Say when the deuce says,
bro, that shit's so beautiful. And then I got it. Like that was the beginning of like social media for us. So like this is when I'm on Facebook trying to post my little rap quotes, you know what I'm saying? Bro, anybody who was outside at this time brought sand to the beach because my beach is better.
It's better.
You keep that beach because my beach,
your beach, whatever.
Everybody know that was that. That was the one right there.
I like the other joint. What's the other joint where because somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking. Twerk, Miley, twerk. I think it was crazy on that.
Yeah, I
enjoy Magna Carta. I know. Kanye dissed. Kanye said, I fuck with Jay, but I ain't like that suit and tie shit. Because you remember Jay did the suit and tie, and then Justin came and did the Holy Grail joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one of the best intros, in my opinion, of a hip hop R&B collab. That's one of the best intros ever. That when Justin is singing on that hoe at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
That is fire.
That song, and then the homies who went to that Justin Timberlake Jay-Z tour, I heard that was one of the best shows, best tours to hit. And then we ain't even gotta talk about 444.
That's fire. That's grown. Like you gotta be grown, man. Like once you you can't even like that album unless you grown. Like once you, because like I think all the young boys, actually, no, you got to be grown to like that album. Yeah, once you grown, you like that shit.
Yeah, you gotta have some investments. You gotta have a
yeah, you gotta be grown.
You gotta have some money in your 401k. You know what I'm saying? You can
say nobody wins when the family feuds. You know?
Yeah. That 444, yeah, you had to
legacy.
You had to go through some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He got Blue on there singing. You know what I'm saying? Doing her little.
And just the messaging with the future bar when he was saying you don't want to see another dude playing catch with your son.
In the future, other niggas playing football with your. That nigga said, I don't know what I would have done in the future. Other niggas playing football with your son. And it's funny because I just saw Mace Cam talking about, he was talking to Bleak, I think. And he was like, no, he was talking to somebody else. This is before the Bleak interview he did. And they was like, yo, why you get mad when Jay dropped those bars when like Jay was like, Dame made millions, Biggs made millions, Cam made millions. What he said? He said, Beans made millions. He would tell you if he wasn't in his feelings, right?
Yeah.
And Cam was like, yo, I ain't know if he's like, yo, Jay-Z such a slick rhymer. I ain't know if he was like dissing me trying to say that. I ain't know what he was doing, dog. Talking about I made millions. Like, I don't know if you dissing. Because he clearly was, because to this day, people was like, is he dissing Future?
See, I took it as he for sure was like using Future kind of as the butt of the joke. The made millions thing, I took it as he was just flossing like how many right, because on that God did verse, he doubled back.
He went, matter of fact, he went crazy on that though.
But on the guy did, he oofed it up and he ran it back, but he said how many billionaires? And then he said what did he say? He said how many billionaires, some me. He's like Bron's a rock boy, so that really make 3. It was Kanye and Ree.
Yeah.
Bron really a rock boy, so he would have made 3. You know what I'm saying?
People act like they forget that Bron used to throw up the rock before every game.
Bron really a rock boy. You know what I'm saying? Like
rock boy every game.
Yeah. People don't know Rich Paul is tied in with all them. Like that's really their mans. You know.
Yeah, no, they really getting money.
Yeah, man. Shout out the rap segment, man.
Yeah,
Who y'all give some credit to is Nas. Stop hating on my dog Esco, man. Nas, man.
I learned how to DJ. That's why I say I personally think Illmatic is a tad overrated. Although it has a special place in my heart because I learned how to DJ to Illmatic. I had a homeboy I grew up with. My homie Talib.
Old as hell.
I am old. My homie Talib.
I learned how to DJ to Illmatic.
That's why I literally learned how to like listen to a track and like on the 1s and 2s, nigga. Vinyl, scratch to that joint. Nigga, yeah, real shit. And so I had a homie, Talib. He was from his people from New York. He from up north, like they say, he from up north. He from New York. And he had an older brother who was like 5-6 years older than us. So we like 12, 13. He like, 18, 19 already at that time. So they moved to Houston and he's not feeling none of this screw shit. So we all on this like screw. We like, hey man, it's about screw, man. And he used to sit us down and be like, nah, y'all gotta listen to this, son. And he was the one putting us on to like all the East Coast shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I literally learned Reasonable Doubt and I literally learned Ether. I'm sorry, Ether. I literally learned goddamn, the Dodge shit.
Illmatic and it.
Illmatic. Because of this nigga. He played that motherfucker not. He would make us like if we played something screwed up, we would have to play like 2 tracks from Illmatic. I'm like, goddamn, all right, bro. We ain't gonna listen to no more Screw over here. Your house is not the Screw house, nigga.
See, but okay, so Illmatic. Memory Lane, one of the greatest rap songs ever. World Is Yours, one of the greatest rap songs ever.
Whose world is this?
New York State of Mind, one of the greatest rap songs ever.
You see what Jay-Z did though, right?
Me, represent, one of the greatest rap songs ever.
I agree.
It Was Written is better to me though.
Oh, from It Was Written is good. It was written is really good.
Because you had The Message, you had Street Dreams. I love on my rotation damn near daily. Take It in Blood. You had Affirmative Action with The Firm. Shout out The Firm.
The Firm was hard when that whole thing. Okay, we gotta have a whole thing about The Firm because like
I Ruled the World. Come on, man, stop it.
That's probably one of the. If I Ruled the World, like it's certain songs like Empire State of Mind, right, with Jay and Alicia Keys is up there. If I Ruled the World is up there. It's certain R&B hip hop collabs that's like on the whole, because people got to remember who the F Lauryn Hill is and was. So when she jumped on that motherfucker harmonizing, and they got the video with them riding through the city with the come on, man, he's spitting the way he's spitting, crazy.
Nah, Lauryn Hill really is the number one. I see.
Yeah.
Every time they do these awards, best album ever and number one artist.
Bro, she had a perfect album. You know what's crazy? So, I went to school in Kansas. So it's a 10-hour drive from the school I went to in Kansas. Whether you go to I grew up in Houston. So it's literally 10 hours from my school to Houston. 10-hour drive. I would put that motherfucking Lauryn Hill on, bro, and ride, put that bitch on repeat because I know I'm good. I'm good with that Lauryn Hill on. It's no skips. I'm good.
You're gonna get every vibe.
Yeah, and I'm good through that whole motherfucker, right? Like she created
situation. That lost one.
That shit is it's. I'm not sure if there's been it's some debate, but like that shit was the perfect synergy between like the R&B hip hop shit because she's spitting on some shit, she's singing, she's mixing it. It's a perfect fucking album. It's a beautiful album.
Ooh,
now the joy of my is inside. Yeah, you know what's funny? I always figured that like
that can't take my. Oh my God.
You're just too good to be true. I always figured that like Nike would like get with her and like license that song for a Zion Williams shoe.
Oh, Lauryn Hill ain't having it though. You know her.
If they throw her enough money, she would have it. If they throw the right bag, she would do it.
Say if you just had the commercial with the little beat in the background with Zion.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh,
and just have the choir do that part. Is in Zion. That's all you need, right? And you just got him just like the slow mo shit and da 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 da. It would have went crazy. I don't know, man.
That would have been hard.
It's done now because that nigga's fucking porn stars and shit. So, just for anybody who's paying attention out there who want to take score, I'm on this Martell tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on this Martell tonight, man. I'm on this old Brown tonight, that old Martell. And I gotta chase it down with some San Antonio shit. You know what I'm saying? That Modelo. Gotta chase it.
Are you Blaziken, boy?
Let's talk NCAA, Ross. Let's go, man. We got games tonight. Are we done for the night with the NCAA game? I think we may have still ongoing. I think Nebraska's still playing. Yeah, it's the start of the fourth quarter in Nebraska. Okay, we'll take it there. Nebraska's leading 13-10 against Cincinnati. Start of the fourth quarter. Nebraska's struggling. What is Pat Mahomes Light doing? You see the box score. He is
he have a decent game. 23 of 30, 186 yards, touchdown. He's been sacked twice.
Yeah,
186 yards. That's not much, but he's been pretty efficient.
It just updated. I got him now 25 for 34, 205, and a touchdown. But yeah, I mean, it's not his counterpart though. Sorsby is 8 for 15, 24 yards passing. Jesus Christ.
Oh wow.
What's the rush game doing? They do have Cincinnati does have 119 yards on the ground, but Nebraska has 104 yards on the ground.
So either Nebraska got a good defense or Cincinnati offense is awful.
The way it seems to me though, it seems like Cincinnati's defense I'm looking at it as either Cincinnati's defense is solid or Nebraska is somehow stalling in these drives. Like they're driving, and then they're stalling. Looks like right outside of field goal range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because for those numbers, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, and I'm looking. So Nebraska's ran 63 total plays. Cincinnati's ran 36.
Yeah, that's crazy. Then Nebraska, that's bad work.
Nebraska's having a lot the ball, and they're dominating time of possession, 31-15. So Nebraska's had a lot of the ball. They've doubled them in yardage. They just can't really score.
And yeah, they're up 3 points, 13-10.
Yeah.
So
that's not a good shot for Nebraska. That Cincinnati played one play away.
Yes, they can literally steal this game at any point right now. So shout out to Cincinnati for hanging in there, because they can definitely. This is a game that they probably like. The yardage and the time of possession, they definitely shouldn't win, but they are definitely in this game right now, down 3 points. So that's something to watch. The big upset of the day, USF, South Florida, they beat number 25 Boise. They didn't just beat them, Ross, 34-7.
Shout out to USF, man. If y'all was in here like two shows ago, you know, my brother over here like to criticize the Big 12 and the American Conference and all these other conferences. And I said, you know, with the new playoff setup, you know, a USF, you know, I did a simulation on NCAA. UTSA is another team in the American where they can win the American. But I believe, you know, we're going to get one of them teams in the American to make the playoffs this year. Shout out USF. They handle business.
They did.
Shout out young boy DJ McCormick, Rockledge, Florida, linebacker. Cedric Hawkins, Cocoa, Florida, DB. A lot of local kids, a lot of kids. So what usually happens in Florida, and when you get in those smaller schools, not the blue bloods, so the FAU, the FIU, the USF, the UCF, they all compete for really the same kids. So when you get one of them be down, so UCF was a letdown last year. A lot of those kids, 4 or 5 of them transferred to USF. Then they'll go and get a couple from FAU. Then they'll go get a couple. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of on the same playing field, you know, the same skill level. But, you know, you'll get them bouncing around, especially with the portal now. So USF, they loaded up. And I was watching. Me and my boy was out, and we was watching. They had the game on. Man, they defense just locked up Boise. And Boise, they was ranked off of your boy Genty had such a good season last year, but that quarterback, he returned, a couple of the receivers returned. Like Boise still had some high hopes. They was preseason 25, which might have been a little too high. But the way USF was flying around the field, shout out. Like USF
Can I give you a game that's going on right now with some Florida ties that's very, very close right now, Ross?
I think UCF is playing, right?
UCF and Jacksonville State, 10-10 with 2:56 to go in the fourth quarter, and Jacksonville State has the ball.
And we talked about that. Is that one at UCF?
Yes.
Wow. So they losing at home. So yeah, UCF is like in the landslide right now. they had big hopes last year, and it was a letdown. Like I say, they lost a lot of talent. That's ugly. That's ugly. Jacksonville State is one of the better what you call that?
Double A?
D1 AA teams. Yeah. But yeah, that's ugly.
Let me just go back. I want to make sure that I report accurately, and I have to eat a little crow because I had a bad Saturday. I took K-State to beat Iowa State.
I did too.
Across the water, Iowa State. Although that field looked crazy over there. I don't know if you saw any of that game. That field, you could barely see the lines on the field. That field was crazy.
It's like a soccer stadium, right?
Yeah, that field looked crazy. But Iowa State did beat Kansas State 24-21. I also took, I did take UNLV to beat Idaho State. They won, but it was way closer than I thought. UNLV won 38-31 against Idaho State, which is crazy, UNLV, because UNLV was at home. I thought Kansas would beat Fresno State. They did 31-7. And then it fell apart because I thought my boys down there at Sam Houston would take care of business going to Western Kentucky, and they lost 41-24. I also thought Stanford, those smart kids, would go to Hawaii and take care of business on that road trip. They lost to Hawaii. They fell victim to them hula girls 23-20. So, yeah.
I heard Hawaii is much improved. I heard they're much improved.
I mean, I don't know what that means.
I
don't believe in Hawaii. I'm sorry.
I'm happy we just got some football.
Why you didn't go to the game today, bro? This game is being played at FBC Mortgage Stadium in Orlando. You should have been there. Right?
That's right down the street too, man.
You should have been there.
Man, one thing about us, man, we stay away from Disney World and we stay away from that college town.
You know what's funny? I tell everybody when they come to San Ann, they be like, "Man, you don't be out the Riverwalk." I'm like, dude, people that live in this city don't go to the Riverwalk, dude.
We stay away from Disney World and we stay away from that UCF over there. What people don't know is UCF is actually the second largest to Arizona State as far as enrollment wise.
Oh wow, okay.
So like Disney is its own city part of Orlando. UCF is its own city.
So what county are you in? Like no, not now. I'm talking about like what county did you grow up in? Is what I'm saying.
So the county I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Brevard County. So I'm like the beach. I'm Cocoa Beach. So Brevard County, we're all the way east. Kennedy Space Center. We got all that. Patrick Air Force Base. Orange County is Orlando.
What's the other county? The
Osceola County is Kissimmee. That's where I live right now.
Okay,
got you. And then you got Polk County, which is like the west side going towards Lakeland.
Y'all counties out there in Florida are like really small. In Texas, our counties are like big as hell.
Right. So yeah,
in
like
Florida, y'all counties be like, man, you go from like a couple stoplights, you're in a different county.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like where I'm at right now, I can go 10 minutes that way and be in Polk County. I can go 10 minutes this way, be in Orange County. You know, it's everyday commute you going to.
See, that's crazy because living in Texas, bro, you might have to drive an hour to get outside of a county. Real talk.
Yeah, Bear County is like forever. Yeah.
No, real shit.
Yeah, our county, like I said, we just got, like, if you consider the whole metropolitan and just everybody said this is Orlando, then it'd be a much bigger city.
Hey, do you got any ties to, I think I may have asked you this before, I don't remember, but I was watching it today. I don't know why the hell it popped up on my feed, but I ended up watching like 20 minutes of it. The kid from down there, from the Year of the Bull, that Torian, goddamn, what's his name? Torian. He ended up going to Florida, and then he ended up transferring to Bethune-Cookman, the linebacker. Oh my God, he was on the Year of the Bull. He was on the documentary Year of the Bull. Torian, I'll pull him up. Hold on, Year of the Bull, Torian. He the one that got into a fight with the coaches. Year of the Bull, Torian Charles, that's his name. He played at Florida. I think he got into some trouble at Florida.
Okay, it starts there in Miami Northwestern. So he's from Miami Northwestern. So shout out Teddy. That's the high school that Teddy went to and coached.
Is that the same one that he was coaching at, right?
Yeah, that's the same one. So Miami Northwestern. So just to give you Miami Northwestern, that's like in the 2000, like Teddy just brought them back and they won state. But let me see. So
had they fallen off then, you saying?
They had kind of fallen off, and you start seeing Booker T and all. So Miami Northwestern is right in the heart of Liberty City.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's known to be rough. Is pretty much majority black. Let me just see. So Miami Northwestern. Let me see. Before 2007, they won 3. Since then, Teddy came back and won them.
Right.
Okay.
He brought them back.
Yeah. So early on, but like Northwestern is like Miami, University of Miami's feeder school in the 90s and in the 80s. And then they kind of
play this. Let me play some of this. Please, man. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use. Don't hit us with no strike on this. Let me play some of this, man. Let me play some of this. They couldn't do this today, Ross. I don't know what they doing over there at Northwestern, but this wouldn't fly today.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Ross. That ain't flying today.
Bro, Teddy.
You said what?
Teddy talked about it. He would have to put on the gloves with the kids.
They throwing hands though. Ain't no gloves. We throwing hands down here. We yeah, we getting active down here.
Yeah, the coach punching the boy with the helmet on.
We getting active down here, baby.
Nah, yeah. They crazy, bro.
This wouldn't fly today. Now let's be fair though. To be fair, here's with them talking at the end where the coach, him and the coach are talking finally.
Fucking attitude, boss. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of great players that got fucked up attitudes. They get missed.
So that's not the coach he got into it with. Here go the coach he got into it with the other.
I'm saying, because like I told them guys, once them coaches sign you, boss, you're another motherfucking jersey.
Like I told you a long time ago.
That's the coach he was just fighting right there. That one is coming in with the visor right now.
Mm-hmm. So before I let you lose respect for me, I will lose my job and I will fight you first. And then after that, he got to fight before I let you lose respect for me. Mm-hmm. I can't have that, man. Because once they see you do it, they're going to do it. And after we have that reputation, that's it, man. They got us. They got us.
Because we're going to whoop your ass and talk to you like we talk
to you. Still, I love you. Still, I love you like my son.
Just like a parent.
Still like a man?
Come on, man. Come on, man. That right there, man. That's old school right there, Ross. Come on. That's love right there, bro. That's love right there, Ross. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's real deal. So I'm looking. So yeah, like Northwestern, Teddy had to do that. So now you see, that's why you might have to take them kids home after school, pay for some Ubers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of stuff. So I'm looking, I just typed in Northwestern on Twitter. Pork and Bean Projects. Them kids go to, everybody heard of Pork and Bean Projects.
Daddy taught me about Pork and Bean.
Those kids are zoned from Miami Northwestern. Now the Pork and Beans got knocked down and they kind of trying to clean up that area. But that just show you what the zone, those kids. They walking back to the Pork and Beans after, so them kids hustlers in school. Right. Them kids, man. So even just looking at Miami Northwest, just to give you like alumni. Now this is a public, small school. This school think about y'all schools in Texas, y'all got these mega schools. So As of 2024, 1,400 students.
Oh wow, okay.
So you talking a small.
That's like that's like a two-way out here. Real talk.
So that's like the school that I went to. That like
that's small.
Miami Northwestern is in our class.
Bro, hold on, before you go. I graduated in 2001, and my high school at that time had, I think, like 4,500, 5,000 in 2001.
Our schools down here, a big school is 3,000, and that's a big school.
Like my graduating class was like almost 1,100 people. Just my class.
This is just throwing names out here. Tutu Atwell, DeAndre Baker. These are NFL. I'm naming only NFL players. Mm-hmm. Teddy Bridgewater, Artie Burns, Amari Cooper, Levante David, Marcus Forston, Anthony Gator, Ja'Cory Harris, Nate Noel, Patrick Payton, Florida State, Dominique Rhymes, Buster Rhymes, Eli Rogers. Eli Rogers was a legend. Tommy Streeter, Sean Spence, Demetrius Taylor, Tompkins, Trick Daddy, Trina, Trey Walker, Brandon Washington, Wild Goose, Devad Wilson, Torian Wilson. That's just a quick glance on Wikipedia.
Right. You talking about a school, like you said, with like the whole school is 1,400 kids. Yeah, that's crazy.
So
that's a small school.
Niggas be from one little neighborhood.
Yeah, that's literally like a couple of like apartment buildings, some houses over. It's like some, you know what I'm saying? That's like a small little area.
Yeah.
1,400 ain't shit. That's a small area.
1,400 is nothing. That's so that's the difference between like them and like a Oak Cliff High School. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or Allen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Allen is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy because like man, like
them niggas will go travel.
Yeah, right, and pull up on you and like let's play. But you know what's funny? You know what's funny though, Ross?
Florida, they be having about 40 kids on the team.
But this is what me and you
on both sides of the ball.
But this is what me and you used to try to tell the young jits out here though, is that like it's really kids your age that's really hungry and that's really trying to get it. And like they can't conceptualize that. They think that like they really working and they doing something. They don't understand that it's some kids out here that they really ain't got nothing. Right. And so when they get on the court or get on the field against you, this is it for them, right? Yeah. Like this is their way. So you got to be able to equal them where they coming from, right? In terms of like their intensity, because they know this may be their only chance out of. If they don't make it in basketball or football, they on the block. They know that. They know that at a young age, though, Ross. They know that at like 11, 12, 13 years old. If I don't make it in football or basketball, I'm on the block. That's just what it is.
Right.
The rest of these kids, they got all these options. I can do this. I can do that. They ain't got those options over there.
And then it's like, my nigga, especially them kids, like, and where they come from, like we know how expensive it is to live in Miami. You talking even to go live in them projects. You talking single mama working 2 jobs, working overnight. You eating pork and beans, which is why they call it the pork and beans for dinner. Like we talking really just trying to survive by living there, similar to like the Californians and all where you gotta live. So these kids know like this is my only chance. Shoot, I might have to pay some bills. This is my only chance to help mama not have to work 3 jobs. Like that's why you be seeing a lot of them dudes end up getting in trouble because they done took some money on the recruiting trip and they done did all this. Because them kids literally come from nothing. Yeah. So I'm looking.
And it's crazy that like before you go there, it's crazy because like you said, you got somebody like Teddy Bridgewater who had some not only success in high school but success in college, has success in the pros, has financial means now, and is trying to just not even like just trying to like help them out with just like getting to the house. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure like you don't gotta walk past people that's like gonna probably try to bring you down. Let me get you an Uber so you ain't gotta worry about that. And they give them a violation. It's crazy.
So I'm looking. So the two schools, their rivals, Booker T. Washington, which is a smaller school, and then Miami Central. 1,400 students each. Miami Central. So this is Opelika, which is like the Haitian part. Everybody know Opelika through Lil Wayne and Briscoe and all them guys. Ace Hood, Opelika. Shout out to all the Zoes out there. Let me just give you the list. So Opelika. This is just football. James Cook, Dalvin Cook, Ruben Bain at Miami right now, defensive end. Dietrich Nichols from South Florida, Charles Gaines, Devontae Freeman, Rakeem Cato, he was the truth. Demetrius Bird, Travarius Cadet was nice. Brian Patter, nice from Miami. Darnell Jenkins, Ali Highsmith, Willis McGahee, Antonio Brown, Najee Davenport, Reggie Brown, Bruce Armstrong, Peacock, Dwight Drain. That's a school of 1,400. So you talking from their school to right down the street, probably 15 minutes away, and this school that sent 20 dudes to the league. This school that sent 20 dudes to the league. They could have made
great to the league. Like you named a bunch of dudes that can really play. You didn't name like, you know what I mean? You named
all pros.
Right. Yeah.
With 1,400 students. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, that's really crazy, man. Like
it's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Learning about how small the counties are in Florida is interesting because I always, again, I grew up in Texas. So for me, like in Houston, Harris County is like a county of like a few million people. You know what I'm saying? It's like
our counties ain't got no million, bro.
Yeah, like Harris County is like you talking 3-4 million people in Harris County. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing with Texas though. Texas got what? 4 cities with over 1.5 million people.
Yeah.
Them 4 cities make up the population in Florida. Just them 4 cities.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. How many people in Harris County? So right now, as of 2004, Harris County was over 5 million people in Harris County, and that's Houston. Just for everybody that don't know, Houston. There is no such thing as Houston County. It's called Harris County in Houston. It's Harris County. It's over 5 million people.
The population of Miami is 487,000.
That's crazy.
10 times bigger.
Let me take a look at Bexar County. Hold on. Let me take a look at Bexar County. How many people? Bexar County is 2.1 million.
So that's one. So that's 6 million between Houston and Bexar County.
Hold on.
So look, the county that I grew up. So the county that I grew up, distance-wise, we live in the longest county. It covers the most span in the state of Florida. The population of my whole county, I think it's like 23 high schools in my county. The population of the whole county is 658,000.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's like Texas is really ridiculous. It's really
that the counties in Texas are huge. They're huge. There is a Dallas County. Dallas County is a little bit over 2 million people. Tarrant County, that's Fort Worth. It's over 2 million people. But like Dallas is tricky because you got Dallas County, but then you got like the Dallas surrounding area. You know what I'm saying? Which you going outside of Dallas. You talking?
And that's what I'm saying. See, and when y'all go to counting that, it's like, whoa,
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. So like Collin County, that's the one of the biggest counties. Hold on, in Dallas, Collin County. Let me see how many people in there. Collin County. Okay, Collin County's on. But see, that's the thing. So like Dallas County and Collin County are like a side by side. Dallas County is like over 2 million. Collin County is over 1.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
Those are side by side. Like you can cross, like you said a minute ago, you can cross over the other one and not even know it. And so yeah, it's
that's
like
3 million
people. So big. The counties are just so big, you know what I'm saying? The way like Texas draws the map. And so when I hear that y'all have these high schools that are 1,400, again, Texas now has 6A high schools. When I was in high school, 5A was the biggest. Now they have 6A, right? Where they have these high schools with thousands of kids in these high schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, you talk about, you just said that high school Teddy Brito went to, the whole school is 1,400 kids. My graduating class, Ross, was 1,100.
Yeah, see, my senior class was like 230.
Nah, bro. It took forever to get to me. My last name was in the M's. It took forever.
Your graduating class was our whole school.
That's what I'm saying. My graduating class, bro. We had our graduation at the University of Houston.
So see, yeah.
Graduated at the university. That's why shit was at the University of Houston.
We have our shit at the football field. Stop it.
Our shit was at the college at the University of Houston.
Yeah, stop it, boy.
Yeah, we had U of H. Me and my homie
letting these niggas come and use that.
We had U of H, and me and my brother, me and my best friend, man, in life, my man G, we pulled up. He rode with me up there. I was already a brew and 2 shots deep when he got in the car with me. I was already faded when he got in the whip. When we pulled up, because both our names start with M, so we was like right by each other, a couple people from each other. When we got there and walked in, the M's was getting ready to walk on the floor. So like we got in like just in the nick of time, nigga. We like boom, we walked in that motherfucker. But yeah, my graduating class was almost 1,100 people.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. So like this is like a big school. So like a big private school that recruits and brings in people. St. Thomas Aquinas. That's Fort Lauderdale. That's Broward County. That's like a little bit more affluent. You know, they go and find the kids out the hood. They come bring on scholarship. 2,400 kids at St. Thomas Aquinas. Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm just gonna tell you, notable alumni.
Let's go.
They sent the most ever out of any school. I'm just gonna name the.
This is just one school now.
This is just one school, St. Thomas Aquinas. Geno Atkins.
Damn, shout out to Geno.
Giovanni Bernard, Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa.
Damn.
Brian Cox Jr., Gators, shout out him. Marcus Gilbert, Rashad Green, Tyler Green, Armand Hall, Leonard Hankerson, Bobby Hart, Michael Irvin, LaMarcus Joyner, Brandon Lindor. I'm just naming the names I know. There's a lot. Elijah Moore, Cleveland Browns, Josh Palmer, Sterling Palmer, Cody Riggs. I remember him. He was my grade. Marcus Roberson. I'm telling you, it's literally the most. Tyreek Sapp, Asante Samuel Jr.
Damn.
Ed Young, Sam Young, James White, Dallas Turner, India Trotter, Christian Thompson. Like it literally, it's just a list. It's too many names. I'm just calling out just random names. Jordan Scarlett, he was running back for Florida. Like I'm just going through the names. That's just football.
Right.
That's just football. We also are a hotbed for track. We're a hotbed for soccer. We're a hotbed for baseball. So it's like, it's ridiculous how really, so shout out to the homies. I was out here. I didn't realize how Orlando is crazy. Orlando is crazy. Y'all may not know this name, but shout out to all my people tapped in if you're in Florida. Orlando Jones. Orlando Jones is like the new rival to Coco. That's right in the heart of downtown Orlando. Orlando Jones is where we sent what he's the legend from Florida. What big Daryl Dawkins.
Oh shit.
Fresh out of
Chocolate Thunder.
High school, straight out of high school.
Chocolate Breaking Backboards.
Breaking backboards. They say he was doing that in Orlando before. Like it's some slick legends where you like, damn, I ain't even know. It's crazy. So Chris Johnson, everybody know Chris Johnson. Like Chris Johnson
DJ2K
from the hood, Pine Hills out here.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Listen, I see you all that Florida talk. I'm gonna raise you something. I tried to 15 years ago. I'm still trying to get the documentary greenlit. I said red lit. Greenlit. Because I promise you, my high school and our rival high school is the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look, I'm gonna show you right now on the Google Maps, right? Let me show you all this for people who haven't seen it. This is the high school I went to right here. Can you see this where it says that right there?
Yeah.
That's my high school right there, right? So this is the corner, right? You see the corner right there.
And okay, so let me look it up. You said that's Elsick?
A-Leaf Elsick, right?
Elsick High School.
But hold on, watch this though. Watch this, Ross. Pay attention.
I want to see how many students. 41.
You went down now because now we have. So when I was there, we only had 2 high schools. Now they have a 3rd high school now in the area.
So as of Wikipedia, which we know isn't all the way right, 4,119 students.
And that's with a 3rd high school in the area. That 3rd high school wasn't there when I was there. And we still got 4,100. They got a 3rd high school now.
So show me where the rival is.
Here we go. So this is where, oh shit, hold on. I didn't click off of it. God damn. I've been drinking. Hold on. Shout out to Beyonce. Here we go. Let me pull it back up. Ross.
What's it called?
What you mean, what's it called?
The other rival high school.
It's called Hastings.
Hastings High School.
Yeah, here we go. Let me just turn this around. Hold on. I want to turn it around.
Right here.
Yeah. I just want to make sure we get the correct view for everybody so that they can see where we at. Hold on.
Is one of them like a bad school or something?
No, bro. It's the exact same thing. So let me bring it back up. Both schools are the exact same thing, Ross. See, that's the problem. It's nothing different. Like to pick. So when I was going to high school, to pick which one you went to, literally when you were in, because we got 1, 2, 3. I think we got 6 junior highs in the area. So when you're in junior high, your name goes in the computer, and the computer just randomly picks which high school you go to.
That's what I'm looking at. That's what it said, a lottery, a computerized lottery.
So this is my high school right here, right? On this corner right here. You see the corner? You see me moving, right? This is my high school right here on this corner. So we going. This is still my high school. Let's go down to work. This is still my high school. This is still my high school, right? To the right here. This is a student parking lot right here that you're seeing. This is where the students park over there. That's where I used to park at. This is the gym. This is where I used to hoop at right here. This is the boys' gym right here. The girls' gym is on the opposite side, but this is the boys' gym right here.
Y'all got money. Y'all got separate gyms.
Yeah. We had a boy. This is the North. You see what it say? North Gym. So this is the boys' gym. That's where I used to hoop at right there. That's
the girls have their own gym, and y'all have your own gym.
Yeah, the girls got their own gym. They got their whole separate gym over there.
Y'all got some money, boy.
Now let me show you where our rival high school. This is the end of our high school now. Let me show you where our rival.
AC?
Huh?
Y'all gyms was AC?
I mean, yeah, man. Come on, we ain't in the stone.
Y'all had wall fans. We had the wall fans. What you know about these fans in the wall?
Y'all niggas poor over there with like 200 kids. But so like this is where I was putting in work at. Now let me show you where our rival was. We're going down the same street, Ross. You see this right here? Again, this is a field. This is my gym still right here, Ross.
Yeah.
That's still my gym, right?
That field right there. That's soccer practice and all that.
That's soccer practice. Right. Okay, so this big building right here, this is the aquatic center. This is where swimmers, divers, right here. This is the aquatic center right here.
Y'all got some money, boy. We ain't never had no aquatic center at no school, boy.
Right here, again, you're looking at, this is a soccer practice field. You see the soccer goals, right?
Yeah.
This is the soccer practice field. Let's keep going down this street. Keep going. You see this stadium right here. This is a shared stadium. Let's go down a little bit more. This is a shared football stadium right here by both schools. You see it right here, right?
Yeah.
Ross, this is the other school right here.
So, okay, realistically walking.
Yes, we used to, look, I'm going to turn it around. That's our school right there, Ross.
So you just walk across the field.
That's it. That's it.
Another full high school.
With 4,000 to 5,000 kids in it, right here.
So y'all got 10,000 right down the street next to each other.
On the same street, my boy.
Oh boy, I know the school zone is going crazy driving through there, boy.
Now think about this. Now we
think
play
about everybody getting out of school at the same time.
Oh yeah, we ever got some now, but think about this now again. So the way you get picked for each school is your name goes into a computer and they just randomly pick. So me and you can live next door to each other. We could have went to elementary together, junior high together. All of a sudden now, in 8th grade, both our names go in the computer. You go to Hastings, I go to Elsie. And now we going to different schools now. But we live next door to each other our whole lives.
So, man.
We still living in the same house. We never moved. We're living in the same house. We went to elementary to junior high, but now you're going to a different high school from me, and we live next door to each other.
So this is Harris County. This is okay. So A-Leaf is the city.
Yeah, A-Leaf is like a little subsection of Houston. Yeah.
Okay, and then so pretty much everybody who lives in A-Leaf goes to one of them schools.
Yes,
but
we got
I'm
3
trying
schools.
to figure out, so how big is A-Leaf? Like
so when I was there, we only had 2 schools. Now it's 3 schools in A-Leaf. But when I was there, it was only 2.
Is that kind of how they do it in the bigger cities? Is they like, okay, so
it's just weird. Like A-Leaf is a weird thing because like A-Leaf is like its own, like A-Leaf got so big on its own. Like A-Leaf should be a part of Houston proper, or it should be a part of
your own school district.
I know it should be but we really don't. That's what's crazy. We don't though. There is no A-Leaf school district. That's what's crazy. So when I was in high school, this is what was extra crazy. When I was in high school, because we didn't have our own school district, every 2 years we switched districts.
Oh wow.
So that was the way that we did it in A-Leaf. So every 2 years, the A-Leaf Elsing and A-Leaf Hastings, both our schools, every 2 years we would switch districts. So we would bounce back and forth every 2 years. Because we didn't have a district. It's only 2 schools. Now it's 10,000 kids, but it's only 2 schools.
Yeah.
Right?
So the new one is Taylor.
It's A-Leaf Taylor, right? That's the new one. That's where the brothers came out of. The
Harrisons.
No.
Michael Bennett.
The Bennett brothers came out of there. Yeah, there you go. The Bennett brothers. They came out of Taylor. Martellus and Marty B. They came out of Taylor. That was way after me, but yeah, they came out of Taylor. So they got 3 high schools now, so it's not as lit. Because when I was there, it was just 2. So think about this.
Y'all got some shit over there. Y'all got the
yeah,
the
Charlos went to Hastings.
That's what the Charlos. Shout out my nigga Maxo.
Yeah, Maxo Green. Yeah.
Ali Sadiq.
Ali Sadiq went to Elsie. Yeah, he went to Elsie. No, he went to Hastings.
Yeah, y'all got some shit.
Yeah. I mean, we got some. I mean, look, man. It's a big ass area. You know what I'm saying? And like I tried to get the documentary popping. I was this close to getting it greenlit. I was like that close. And then like a big ass storm came through, flooded both of the schools, and like they was in like lockdown for like forever. But like I did a whole presentation. Like I did a whole presentation to the school board.
Damn, you had some shit from your school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me Beyonce and Kelly Rowland.
I was just gonna say Beyonce went to my high school. Yeah, she didn't stay long, but she was there for like a year. Yeah.
Shout out Toby.
Yeah, bro. Toby's brother. Toby got a brother. He got an older brother. That his older brother and my younger sister were like best friends. Like that motherfucker used to be at the house all the goddamn time. That was the little homie.
Wow.
He was younger than me, so he was like he used to sometimes have his little brother Toby with him because Toby was like much younger. He used to just be in the car over there just crying.
Wow, I love Toby too. He's so talented.
His older brother name is Joel. That's the homie. Joe. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. If the homies watching this, they might roast me. Fuck it, I'm gonna tell the story. So Toby's brother Joel, right? He's a year or two younger than me. So it's one day after school, Joel, Toby's brother, want to fight a nigga, right? They get into it. I'm coming out of basketball practice. I'm getting in my whip. And everybody went, hey, man, Joel want to fight. I ain't going to say the dude's name. Hey, they want to throw hands, man. They finna fight at the apartments right around the corner from the school. Okay, well, I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm finna go pull up on the fight, right? So I'm finna ready to pull up on the fight. All of a sudden, one of the football homies pull up on me. Hey, give me a ride. Cool. Well, the nigga that gets in the whip with me that I'm giving a ride to is the nigga that Toby's big brother's finna fight. I don't even know this at the time.
So now you pulling up with the ops.
Yeah, so I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit jamming. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up my little bullshit. Listen, anybody who know me, nigga, I had a little bitty, small little, like two-door Isuzu, right? That motherfucker was candy purple. No cap. Candy purple, nigga. Candy purple paint. And I'm jamming fucking screw. I'm pulling up. I pull up my shit, boom. The nigga jumps out of my car. My car not even turned off yet. So you know, like how apartments back in the day, they used to have basketball courts that had like the gates around it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The nigga jumps out of my car, Ross. I'm not even turned off yet. The nigga jumps off as I'm parking. He jumps out the car, runs into the gate. Toby's older brother hit this nigga 2 times in the eye. Bow, bow. By the time I turn the car off and get over there, the shit's over. This nigga's done. This nigga's done. And now, you know, this is when people first started recording fights. So I'm walking up on the shit. Niggas coming up to me with video cameras now, Ross. Hey, your boy got that. I'm like, whoa, hold on.
they trying to get you the post fight.
Yeah. And I felt bad because he was really the homie, but like you know what I'm saying? Like the shit was so crazy. It was like I was caught off guard. So they was like, hey, your boy just got that. I'm like, hey, man, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Because I had my little crew, my homeboys, my whole crew. We called ourselves the franchise. So we was, before the franchise boys came out, we was calling ourselves the franchise. So we had shirts, we had spray paint shirts and everything that said franchise. I was like, hold on, that nigga wasn't franchise, so I can't take that L on us. That ain't the. And I felt bad because that Negro ended up seeing the shit with me talking that, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of felt the way. Yeah, but nigga, I know you can't fight now, so you know, don't talk crazy. I just saw you get your ass, but you know, shout out to him. No, he the homie to this day. But yeah, man, yeah, like so yeah, I don't know Toby like as he got older, but I know his older brother. His older brother was a real one.
So tell me this. So where's Sugarland? And
oh yeah, that's just south. So we used to switch districts. So we used to go from Katy. So we would have 2 years in Katy with Katy's district, and then we would have 2 years in Fort Bend with Sugarland. So we actually used to be in the same district with TJ Ford and Willow Ridge and all them niggas too. So okay, Sugarland is just
all what you call what, Southwest?
Yeah, that's all Southwest. Sugarland, A-Leaf, all that Southwest. So everything you see from me and my home, we always throwing up that West. We all Southwest Houston.
Okay.
That's all Southwest.
Okay.
That's all Southwest. Yeah. So we all South, like heavy Southwest.
So where you say like if I was the like where are the better high schools, the ones that win?
Man, I don't even know now because when I was coming up, Katy was a beast in football. Like Katy. Now you got North Shore. North Shore really holds shit down. In Houston.
I be hearing about North Shore. Yeah,
North Shore really holds shit down.
What's the other one? Crawley. What's North Crawley or something?
Oh, that's Fort Worth. That's near Dallas. That's Dallas Fort Worth.
That's Dallas. Okay. Yeah, I know they a motherfucker.
Yeah, North Crowley. You know what's funny about North Crowley? One of my best friends from college, he had 2 boys that just graduated from North Crowley. So like I got a lot of ties. As a matter of fact, the receiver that just went to Colorado from North Crowley, my mans used to coach him in basketball. Yeah, they got like a super speedster that just went to Colorado with Dion from North Crowley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I'm looking at y'all. So yeah, A-Leaf, Sugarland. Okay, so that's your
little right there. A-Leaf and Sugarland, you can drive like 5 minutes and be in Sugarland from A-Leaf.
So that's your area.
Yeah. That's deep Southwest Houston.
So that's where the niggas from, huh?
I mean, this niggas all over the H. ain't no unless you go to like River Oaks or like.
But I'm saying y'all had. I mean.
We had niggas.
Kelly rolling.
Yeah. All of them from over there. Yeah.
So that's what Maxo and them say them 5 deuces at.
Oh yeah, I used to. So when I was in fuck it, you got me going crazy. We got like 2 more minutes to get about it. That's when I started.
Hold on.
That's when I started fucking. When I was in Mo City over there, shout out to the Mo City Don. That's the niggas that see. That's why I always say, man, you can't get when you get around the Crippin' or the Blood. That's the niggas that turned me out to the 5 Deuce.
Oh, okay.
When I was in Mo City, I turned out 5 Deuce Hoover over there in Mo City. That was way back. And now look, I ain't got my flag up no more. But 5 Deuce Hoover, they bang orange and blue. So that's the Astros colors. So that shit just went so smooth with the orange and blue, with the orange, you know what I'm saying? With the 5s. Shout out to my niggas that's banging 5. I ain't set tripping, but shout out to my niggas that's banging 5 Deuce.
Don't go to California. Don't go to California, boy.
I'm good in Cali because all my uncles in Cali is OG rolling. You know what I'm saying? They rolling 20s, rolling 60s. All my uncles out there rolling. So I'm good. I'm good when I touch down.
See, and I hear they get along with in Houston and stuff. You know, it's not like California.
A little bit. They get along. A little bit. A ski taste. I'll put it that way. We gotta do a whole. You gotta. Here's what we gotta do, Ross. We're gonna get up out here, but we gotta do a whole deep dive where we dive into like the counties in Florida. And we talk about like this A-Leaf shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like both of them shits is like super, it's so different, you know what I'm saying? Like the counties that y'all do, and then like where I grew up at, where like it's 2 schools walking distance with 5,000 kids in each one. It's 10,000 kids within walking distance.
That is insane to me.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I just want to pull up real quick. I want to pull up and just see how many students we have in how many high schoolers? Because we probably don't even have that much. Let me see.
In the whole county?
Bro, they're not that big. They're not that big. So Brevard Public Schools. So Brevard Public Schools. Boom, got it right here. So okay, this is a little dated, but back in 2015, so that was shortly after I graduated. Now this is just students, so regardless of grade, 74,000 students in my county. That's it.
That's everywhere. Yeah.
That's regardless of grade. That's kindergarten through, You see what I'm saying? That's nothing compared to y'all having 4. So if y'all got 4,000 in the high school,
yeah,
y'all elementary school,
y'all stay live with us, man.
My bad.
No, you good.